The story of how the entrepreneur came up with the idea for their product and why they decided to launch it on crowdfunding. Ellen Green was a successful music manager until she was made redundant in 2011. She started helping her friend, who had a disability, to make colorful fabric holders for the blue badges used by disabled drivers. They were unhappy with the standard plastic holders that were boring and impersonal. They wanted to create something more fun and stylish for people with different needs and preferences. Ellen and her friend began selling their handmade holders online, and soon they had a loyal customer base. They called their business the Blue Badge Company, and they expanded their range to include other living aids, such as lap trays, wheat warmers, and walking stick bags. All their products were made in the UK, by a team of skilled workers, many of whom had disabilities or were primary caregivers. Ellen was passionate about her business and its social mission. She wanted to grow it further and reach more customers. She decided to apply for the BBC show Dragon's Den, where entrepreneurs pitched their ideas to a panel of wealthy investors. She hoped to get some funding and advice from one of the dragons, especially Touker Suleyman, who was a fashion retail expert. She went on the show in 2015, asking for £70,000 in exchange for 7% of her company. She impressed the dragons with her products, her sales figures, and her enthusiasm. Touker Suleyman made her an offer of £70,000, but he wanted 35% of her company. He also wanted to take her manufacturing overseas, to reduce costs and increase profits. Ellen faced a tough decision. She knew that Touker's offer was generous and that he could help her grow her business. But she also knew that he wanted to change the core values of her company. She was proud of making her products in the UK, and she cared about her employees and customers. She didn't want to compromise on quality or ethics. She decided to turn down Touker's offer. She thanked him for his interest, but she said that his equity demand was too high and that his manufacturing plan was not aligned with her vision. She walked away from the den with nothing but her integrity. But Ellen didn't give up on her dream. She knew that there were many people who loved her products and supported her cause. She decided to launch a crowdfunding campaign on Kickstarter, where she could raise money from the public in exchange for rewards. She set a goal of £10,000, which she needed to buy new equipment and materials. She launched her campaign in 2016, and she was amazed by the response. She reached her goal in just 10 days, and she ended up raising over £16,000 from more than 400 backers. She was overwhelmed by the generosity and kindness of strangers who believed in her and her business. She used the money to improve her production process and create new designs. She also hired more staff and moved to a bigger studio. She continued to grow her business organically, without losing sight of her values and purpose. Today, Ellen is still the director of the Blue Badge Company, which sells over 100 products online and in stores across the UK. She has also launched a second company called Green and Heath, which makes natural skincare products. She is an inspiration to many entrepreneurs who want to make a positive difference in the world. The crowdfunding campaign was not an easy task. It required a lot of planning, preparation, and execution. The entrepreneur faced several challenges and opportunities along the way and learned valuable lessons from them. One of the main challenges was to create a compelling pitch video that would showcase the product and the story behind it. The entrepreneur had to hire a professional videographer and spend hours filming and editing the video. He also had to write a clear and concise script that would explain the problem, the solution, and the benefits of his product. Another challenge was to set a realistic funding goal and a reasonable timeline. The entrepreneur had to research the market and the competitors and estimate the costs and revenues of his product. He also had to factor in the fees and taxes that would be deducted from his campaign. He decided to set a modest goal of £50,000 and a duration of 30 days. A third challenge was to promote the campaign and attract backers. The entrepreneur had to use various channels and strategies to spread the word about his product and his campaign. He used social media, email marketing, press releases, blogs, podcasts and influencers to reach his target audience. He also created a landing page and a newsletter to collect leads and keep them updated. The entrepreneur also faced some opportunities during the campaign that helped him boost his funding and exposure. One of them was to get featured on Product Hunt, a popular platform for discovering new products. The entrepreneur submitted his product on Product Hunt and received positive feedback and votes from the community. This increased his visibility and credibility among potential backers. Another opportunity was to get invited to pitch on Dragon's Den, a popular TV show where entrepreneurs present their ideas to investors. The entrepreneur accepted the invitation and prepared for his appearance on the show. He rehearsed his pitch and anticipated the questions and objections that the investors might have. The entrepreneur managed to overcome these challenges and seize these opportunities with hard work, perseverance, and creativity. He also received support and advice from his team, his mentors, and his backers. He was able to raise more than £100,000 on his crowdfunding campaign, surpassing his initial goal by 200%. He also turned down an offer of £150,000 from Touker Suleyman, one of the investors on Dragon's Den, because he believed in his vision and his product. The crowdfunding campaign was a success story for the entrepreneur. It validated his idea, generated buzz and awareness for his product, built a loyal customer base and secured funding for his business. It also taught him valuable skills and lessons that he can apply to his future endeavors. So why did we turn down the offer from Touker Suleyman? Well, there were a few reasons. First of all, we felt that the valuation he gave us was too low. He offered us £150,000 for 30% of our company, which means he valued us at £500,000. But we knew that our product had a lot more potential than that. We had done our market research and we had a loyal customer base that loved our product. We also had a clear vision of how to scale up and reach new markets. Secondly, we didn't think that Touker was the right partner for us. He seemed to have a different vision of what our product should be and how we should run our business. He wanted us to change our branding, our packaging, and our marketing strategy. He also wanted us to focus on selling to retailers instead of directly to consumers. We felt that he didn't understand our product or our target audience. Thirdly, we wanted to keep control of our company and our decisions. We didn't want to give up 30% of our equity and have someone else tell us what to do. We wanted to stay true to our values and our mission. We wanted to create a product that was good for the environment and good for the people who used it. So what did we learn from this experience? We learned that sometimes you have to trust your gut and follow your passion. We learned that sometimes you have to say no to an opportunity that seems tempting but is not right for you. We learned that sometimes you have to take a risk and believe in yourself. And guess what? It paid off. After we turned down Touker's offer, we launched a crowdfunding campaign on Kickstarter and raised over £200,000 in just a few weeks. We got support from thousands of backers who loved our product and shared our vision. We also got featured in several media outlets and gained more exposure and credibility. We are now in the process of fulfilling our orders and expanding our production capacity. We are also working on developing new products and entering new markets. We are very excited about the future of our company and we are grateful for all the support we have received. We hope that our story inspires you to pursue your dreams and never give up on your goals. Thank you for watching this video and don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more updates.